This is my persimmon tree and it is absolutely stacked. Very, very happy with the amount of produce that is hanging off this tree. It is glorious. So today I'm harvesting a bunch of persimmons. I got my giant bucket here. I'm going to take some home. I'm going to wait for it to ripen, and some are already ripe. We're going to take the gelatinous goo and freeze it, and then Kira and I will create something down the track. But as for today, harvesting, give some to the neighbors, leave some on the tree for the lorikeets, and yeah, prune the syntropic forest that I've half mooned around here too, and expose some of the other trees that are coming up, like the Japanese raisin tree and stuff like that. So that's today's job. Yeah, far out, she's a good looking tree right now. I'm very proud. So this is the difference between a ripe persimmon and an unripe persimmon. This one here is ripe, and you can tell because it is super gooey, really gelatinous. That is right to eat. But if you want to eat something like this, it's full of tannins and makes your mouth go all fuzzy. So you're looking for things like this. But if I do pick this off, it will ripen off the tree. It takes at least 2-3 weeks. Sometimes I do pick it like that because the lorikeets also very much like this. So yeah, but this is so delicious. I'm going to start by pruning back a bunch of this Mexican sunflower and exposing some of the other trees. I've got a little Japanese raisin tree under here, and that's going to get nice and big. Another deciduous tree for the spot. I've got the caravan directly behind the camera here, so hopefully in the winter all the leaves will drop from these big Japanese raisin trees and this persimmon, and you'll get a beautiful morning sun streaming straight into the caravan. That's the goal. And then in summer, this is like a shield. That was the plan. You've got to wait a while to see that happen, since it takes a while for things to grow. But so far so good. So this is elephant grass. My goodness, it creates so much mulch, but it is a prolific plant. So you've got to make sure that you are willing to be the steward and look after it, because it goes. I mean, it definitely goes, but yeah, I mean, it gives as well, if you want to put it in that context. This is full of water. Like, it's just dripping everywhere, and to put that on the ground to feed, well, this persimmon is perfect. I mean, look at the amount of produce that is on this tree, as if these two haven't found a rhythm together. This is giving when I prune it to those beautiful juicy fruits behind me. Look at that shot. Doesn't get much better than that. There's a couple of really ripe ones in here. Like that. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Another one. You just accidentally took the branch off. Look how much weight is on that tree. Sheesh. All right, I see some. He's guarding some of the ripe ones. Good boy. Good boy. Today's harvest has been plentiful, Louis, plentiful. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Oh, almost filled this bucket, I guess. But there's still so much on the tree, like I haven't even dented it. And I've changed my game plan. I'm gonna leave a lot more on the tree and let them get bigger and bigger and riper and riper. I'm kind of experimenting with a lot of these. I've got a bunch more fully ripe ones over there. These ones are almost there, and I'll let them ripen up at home. Oh. But yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm done. I think I've got my fair share to share it with people around me and to not interested. Welcome to the ripening station. This is where I've been putting my persimmons so they can ripen. I've got a bunch of ripe ones here that are ready to freeze and some more ripe ones in here that are ready to freeze. Ideally, I'll see how many I can get up onto this table before I run out of space. I have bananas next to my persimmons because bananas release something called ethylene that helps other fruits ripen, supposedly, apparently. Seems to be working. Like, that one's getting nice here. I reckon that one can be frozen too. So yeah, they do ripen off the tree if you pick them. I'll also show you what else I got today from the garden, because why not? We got heaps of tomatoes. These are some of the first eggplants. They're really cute. Ice cream bean has started to produce, and this is an okra. I've never really grown okra before. I picked this. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. And the last cucumber of the season. Oh, last two cucumbers of the season, and then obviously plenty of tomatoes. So that's fun. Anyway, I'm going to process all this and freeze the ones that are ready to go. Alright, so this bit is pretty straightforward. I've got my ripe persimmons and a spoon. And this is where I've just been freezing it in this plastic container. I already have some in there. And all I'm doing is grabbing one of the persimmons, splitting it open, and spooning it out. As you can see, it is beautiful stuff. And I go one for the freezer, one for me. Oh my goodness. And then all the skin just goes into the worm farm for the worms. So it's perfect. Whoops.
So we've got a fun day planned. As you could probably tell, we have a lot of persimmons to get through, as well as friends to see and markets to attend. So the plan is going to be go to the markets, come home, make a yummy pie, and then take it to them.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That will get rid of like
5
less than half of the amount of persimmons.
Yeah, no, 5 persimmons maybe.
Yeah.
You've seen it here first. $3 dragon fruit. Okay, yeah. Do. one.
Oh, I just saved that egg.
Wow. And you got it on camera. Okay.
Game plan.
Game plan is follow that recipe that we found on YouTube.
So eggs first.
Yep, eggs first. You want to do one, my love?
Yeah.
We don't need this much pulp, but maybe we'll put in a little extra. I don't know. Okay, it was eggs and then sugar. Just half a cup. And then we'll give that a little whisk. I think the butter was at this stage as well, so I'm just going to throw it in. I think it's just 2 tablespoons. Put some cinnamon. And I think this was meant to be 1 tablespoon, but I love cinnamon, so I'm just going to go a little bit hard. Maybe a little bit more. And then this, the recipe that we followed didn't have nutmeg in it, but it feels weird not to put nutmeg in a sweet pie, so that's what I'm doing, just a little bit. And mix it all up. Okay, so here we've got our persimmon pulp that is going to be the main player in this pie. Look at that. Gorgeous, so gooey, it's almost like jelly. Yum. Butter and sugar. Yum. Okay, next is the fun stuff. We want this persimmon pulp. Oh yeah, it's nice and thick, that's good. We want a cup of that. Yeah, get a close up on this. It's so gorgeous.
It's a cool color, isn't it?
Yeah, it's magic. The recipe said if it was too clumpy, to puree it, but I think I'd prefer chunky bits of persimmon in my pie than, you know, it all just being one texture. It says 2 cups of milk, but I think I'm just going to do 1.5 because we don't want it to be too watery. Wow, that looks cool.
This is our second persimmon pie.
Yeah, we've attempted this before and it was delicious, but it was too watery. And we think it's because we used our homemade oat milk instead of real full cream milk. And we're not against full cream milk, but I don't think the oat milk had enough something in it.
Fat.
It didn't have enough fat in it. Look how gorgeous that looks. It just looks like it. Hard to believe that turns solid, you know?
Well, we're not sure yet.
Yeah, ours was a little bit gloopy. We'll do a little bit of lemon. I don't know why I said this was going to be hard because I didn't make the pastry. But it's just always nerve-wracking because, you know, this is a wet filling, so if there's a hole, it will go bye-bye. So I'm nervous. Just going to do a little test. Curdling sort of vibe.
Is that good?
I think so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, those chunky pieces. It's Jackson's job to put it in the oven because I'm likely to spill it. Okay,
Alright,
you're up.
We'll make sure we set up the camera so if I do stack it.
It would be pretty funny. It went so silent. Sixes. Nice.
Cool.
So this is obviously the cherry on top. Making some yummy whipped cream. I'm just going to add a little bit of vanilla. And no extra sugar because I'm sure the pie will be sweet enough.
Go for it.
Bing. So it's been in the oven around 35 minutes. We're going to give it a check. Recipe calls for 45, so we'll just have a look, see and see.
What temperature is it?
180.
180.
Not too hot.
Let's have a look.
Wow. Okay, yeah, things are looking good. I like how, see, that's getting a little bit crispy on top.
Yeah.
I think we should wait just a little bit longer and see if we can get a little bit more of that.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. That's more of a crust, isn't it? It's deflating. See this? Is that normal? Let it rest. Oh, hell yeah. Give me a kiss. Good job. Give me a kiss. I'm so proud of us.
Oh god. That's a hazard.